And we are back. This is live at the Center for Performing Arts at Rhinebeck, where nothing's real. Everything is fake. Everything is theater. It's showbiz, okay? But sometimes fake is good. So we have three big things happening in the month of February. We have John Cariani's new play, not a new play, Lovesick, February 7th through the 16th, directed by Cheyenne C. Cheyenne is sitting to my right. And we're doing this in cooperation or with an arrangement with County Players.
Yes, we
because
are.
they're doing Almost Maine.
Right.
At the same time.
At the same time.
Exactly the same time.
Yes.
So what's the deal? What do you do?
So the deal is if you go and see either of the shows and you bring your ticket stub to the other theater, you'll get $5 off of that show.
$5 off. Oh my God, that's the price of half a drink. So there you go. So bring two people and you get one drink. Kevin McCarthy sitting all the way down there. He is in Lovesick.
Yes.
And Cedric James is also in Lovesick. Sitting betwixt Cedric and Cheyenne is Dara Cloud. Dara is the author. Has Braille Garden ever been done anywhere?
No.
This is the world premiere? The world premiere of Dara Cloud's play, Braille Garden, directed by Christine Profis, who is the chair of the board of County Players.
Yeah. Yes,
So suddenly we've got this big thing, this synergy going on. All right, so Lovesick, John Cariani. So what is this play about?
This play is essentially like Almost Maine. It's the same conceit where they're vignettes. So they're all small scenes. There's two people in each scene. And the overall theme is the love that happens between two people and all the good and bad in between.
But they're not at home.
Correct.
They're out in public,
Well,
but in a where?
so the way that we've played it is that the Super Center, which is the first and the last scene, is this overall arcing thing that like almost like they've never left the Super Center.
Super Center is like a Walmart.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a Costco or something.
Right.
John Cariani makes mention in the script that like 90% of people meet the love of their life in a Walmart. And then
Really?
and then he links.
That must explain the high divorce rate.
Yeah, well,
Because I would not consider that a high-end shopping experience.
he links a Craigslist ad, and if you go to the link, it's all these people have like missed connections. Like I saw you in Walmart at 7:30.
Did you meet
on
Dave at
February.
Walmart?
No, I did not.
Where did you meet Dave?
But I did go on dates with him to Walmart.
You did?
I did.
All right,
There's
sorry
so much
to interrupt.
variety.
Go ahead. Okay, so you're setting, so all the scenes are set in this
Yeah, it's-
fictional store.
It's suggested that it's happening in like a living room or a bedroom, but we'll have the ominous feeling
Sure.
of the Super Center. So it'll
Yeah.
be interesting.
It's kind of like THX 1138. It's sort of like sci-fi, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's like fluorescent lighting. And
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
are
Like
there
a
shopper alerts, like taped shopper alerts? And
Yep.
shoppers, one day left to buy your brand new.
Exactly. There's gonna be store announcements, and it'll keep you really immersed.
Is
in
this
it.
your first directing experience?
Technically, it's
Well,
my
no, but you've worked on other people's
Yeah.
shows.
Yes, I mean I've stage managed a bunch. I did
Yeah,
Jungle
you
Book
worked on a
over
couple
the
of my
summer.
shows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did the kids show over the summer with Jungle Book.
Right.
This is my first like main stage.
Big main stage show.
Yeah.
So this runs February 7th through the 16th, 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
8 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 3 p.m. on Sunday. And again, this is special offers, so we're partnering up with County Players while they're doing Almost Maine, which is probably the more popular of.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun because
Cool. So who are you in this play, starting with Kevin?
I play the singing telegram man.
The singing telegram.
Yes,
man.
the singing telegram man who works at the Super Center. It's his first day on the job, and that is sort of his conceit entering the scene that he's in.
And is he in love with somebody who's there in the store with him?
No, not specifically. He's kind of there as a sort of a third arm, if you will, in a love story that pre-exists the show. He sort of enters in at a certain point.
So this is like a 3-character vignette, the one that he's in?
It's
there's
only 2.
Yeah, the third character does not appear
Does
in the
not
show.
appear.
It's his interaction with one of the people in a different relationship.
I get it. Cedric, now who are you in the play?
So I play Andy,
Andy.
and I'm a part of a nice, serious relationship. My scene takes place in my house, actually at my doorstep. So my character struggles a lot with coming to terms with his past and his current relationship, because we're taking a big step of saying the big "I love you." So that's like the whole thing. That's where our scene is based in.
Okay.
And so while my counterpart Jabez does push on this like I want to move things forward. I want to do things. My character is super stuck, and it takes me to a place of many wacky physical
Yes.
things that happen, and like, it's
Are
really
all the
crazy.
scenes comedic, or are they bittersweet,
So-
or some dramatic, or how does it work?
Something that John talks about is that they're not sentimental, they're romantic. So,
Okay.
this idea that things can go well or they can go poorly, but overall love is the conceit of all of them. But they all have a bit of absurdity in them. So
Okay.
they are put in very odd situations, but the core of it is very real feelings.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, so again, February 7th through 16th here at the center. And you know how to order a ticket. You call us, 845-876-3080. I believe our box office hours are now Wednesday through Friday from noon to 5, and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. 845-876-3080. Always online, 24 hours a day. Centerforperformingarts.org. And we'll come back to all these folks in a second. But also in the month of February, Dara has a new play called Braille Garden. Is this your second or third with us now?
It's my third with you.
Third?
Yeah.
So it's one a year now for the last 3 years?
Yes, it has been.
Cool.
It is.
And last year, we had you as part of Holocaust,
Yes.
the Remembrance. So this year you're not.
Correct.
Tikkun will have opened and closed by the time you open and close. So Braille Garden, February 21 through 23, one weekend only. What's it about?
Well, it is the story of a couple who have just gotten married, and by the act of getting married, have invited dead spirits into their relationship.
That happens with every marriage. I've experienced.
Yes.
Okay, so I've read your play. So there literally are many
There are.
revisitations. But there's another theme running throughout. I mean, it's not only, and maybe if I may,
Yeah.
not only the spirits of people, but spirits as in what you imbibe.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. The mother-in-law of the main character has a little problem.
A little one.
A little one.
Yeah.
But when she drinks, she becomes a medium.
Mm-hmm.
So she has this openness to the spirits, and they come and talk through her.
So it's just like an in vino veritas thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And she's able to channel his dead mother,
Uh-huh.
which is very meaningful to him. So,
Would you call this serial comic?
yes, I would.
Is it Rosalie now? You know, we're doing. Do you know Rosalie Blueston?
Yes, yes,
All right,
yes.
so her play now, where she's adopted the Gabriel Garcia Marquez motif. She's doing magical realism, so which is wonderful in the theater. Magical realism. Is this magically real? Your play as well?
Yeah, I think it is. And the way Christina's directing it is really bringing that aspect out.
Cool.
She's not going for much realistic at all.
Yeah.
She's really trying to.
Well, that's great. I think
Magic
that's
it up.
wonderful. Kevin, how many plays have you done here now? This is like.
Oh,
How many
gosh.
years have you been here? 7 years, 8 years?
I've been here, yeah, just over 7 years, a little over 7 years since my first show back in the winter of 2012,
Which was?
which was White Christmas.
Okay.
That's how far back I
Who
go.
were you in that?
I was just in the ensemble. I
In
did
the
a bunch
ensemble.
of singing and dance and stuff for that.
Great.
So that's where I started off. So yeah, a little over 7 years, and this is probably, I don't know, 15 or so productions. I've
Something
done
like
here.
that.
Somewhere in that neighborhood, yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
And Christine does a bazillion things.
Yeah, she's here more often than I am,
Yeah.
it seems, especially recently. She's been doing a lot more of the behind-the-scenes stage managing kind of stuff. My wife.
Rumors, which we've extended a weekend, which will have closed by the time this airs. Is she the AD or the stage manager?
She's the assistant stage manager
Assistant
for that show,
stage
yeah,
manager.
officially the ASM.
Cool. And Cedric is a teacher in our dance school. How many classes do you have in a week?
I have 3.
3.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Really good, actually.
It is the great surprise to us all, because we were warned when we were thinking about taking over a dance school, don't do it. It's a pain in the ass. There's so much administration, there's so much, they're not going to show up, and the kids are going to be late, and there's going to be this, and you got snow days, and this is like turned into a gold mine.
Yeah.
Actually, the beginning of it was a little rough for me, and I know that I mean, I started all of my work here back in 2015. My first show was Lacage, and then I went away to school, came back, and I've been active ever since I did last year when I did the 3 shows in a row. And I did Newsies, Mamma Mia, and then Matilda. And, you know, by meeting everyone here and just really like starting to form a life in Rhinebeck, I think that taking the step to start to teach was a scary thing to do, but
Yeah.
I think it's been super rewarding.
And what's your class specifically? What do you teach?
On Tuesdays, I teach contemporary at 4, I teach musical theater at 5, and then on Wednesday nights, I teach adult hip hop. So
Adult hip hop.
hip-hop.
That sounds like the most fun.
it's a blast, really, and I think that it's, speaking about the classes, they've just come such a long way because
Yeah.
literally the first week I had my classes, I had the 3 girls from the studio already to do contemporary. Musical theater, I had like 1 or 2 kids, and then actually my first day of hip hop, no one showed up.
Right.
So then I was like, oh Lord.
What do you want now? You must be full by now.
But now, yeah, classes are now coming up to 8 to 10. I think last week in hip hop we had 10 strong. Like contemporary is growing, musical theater. I have new faces coming in and out. I have new registrations coming in weekly. So I think that the program is growing super strong. I'm
The
glad I get
program
going.
is taking off like crazy, and I'm really excited in the next couple of months because I'm doing a Midsummer Night's Dream, and all the little girls in the dance school are going to be fairies. So we're doing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're doing the classical Greek take, but I'm also referencing Max Reinhardt's 1927 production, which has got like dance and music. It's the Mendelssohn score, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So Dara, you don't teach dance, but in the daytime, Dara is a teacher, a very well-respected teacher, but she's also the town supervisor of Pine Plains, New York. How's that going?
It's going well. We're just launching a sewer feasibility study.
You don't have sewers?
No, we don't.
It's all cesspools, dry wells?
Yes,
things
it
like that?
is, and it's keeping business out, so we want to
I
put this
would
in.
bet it would.
Yeah.
Well, concomitant with sewers, do you have to do water as well? Is
We
everybody
have-
got their own wells?
We have water.
Oh, you have municipal water?
Yeah, a lot of people still have their old wells, but we have municipal water.
Wow.
Yeah.
So does this have to be a bond issue?
It will be someday, if it all
happens.
gets approved, if everybody wants
What's
it.
holding it back?
Well, all these years, it's just been the energy to get it done, I think, and figuring out how to cobble the money together. Really, it's expensive,
It is terribly expensive.
but the state's really supporting it.
And they give you support?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
That's great. Wonderful.
and the county, yeah.
Uh-huh. Are you writing a new play as well?
Yes, I have 2
good.
premieres this
2?
year, yeah.
Well, Braille, are you counting
Well,
Braille?
3
Oh,
then.
3 of you count
3.
Braille. Wow. What are the other 2?
Turning is my play about the first women's Olympic gymnastics team.
Ever?
Ever, that went to, their first Olympics was 1936.
Oh.
So that was
okay.
Hitler's
The
Olympics.
last one
Yes,
for many years.
yes.
Yeah.
And so it's about the 3 members of the team on the ship across the Atlantic. They were all immigrants. They were all Italian or Irish immigrants. And they had to take a ship back to Europe. And they're on the ship with Jesse Owens.
Oh,
And that's the play.
cool. How great.
And then I wrote the lyrics for a musical called Sabina that's opening at Portland Stage in Maine
Oh, wow.
in May.
That's awesome.
Where right now they're doing a John Carrier, Almost Maine,
No.
with John.
Everyone is
John?
John's
Wait
in
a
it.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I didn't know he was
Yeah.
an actor.
Yes. Yeah, he was in
Tony nominated, wasn't he? For something.
Yeah. And he was in the band's visit. That's what it was.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's super local too.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what are you doing other than directing this play and working here?
Working here. I'm in a band.
Yeah, you're in a band. I know you're in a band. So like every weekend, right?
Yeah, I have a gig tonight, actually.
Do you? Tonight's Friday.
And I got 2 tomorrow,
It's Saturday.
1 Sunday.
Come on.
It's all encompassing.
So you want to tell us about your band? Who's your band? What's the name of the
My
band?
band is called Hillbilly Parade.
And you're the only girl?
I am the only girl amongst 40 to 60-year-old men.
40 to 60
40 to
year old men.
60. And we're a band of 7 altogether because we do have a pedal steel player. We're top 40 rock country, which is interesting because
Where are you playing tonight?
Tonight we are, we're across the river.
You won't be able to see her
Wallkill-ish.
because this show airs. We're out of like, there's a time warp.
But if you go to hillbillyparadeband.com, we have a calendar and you can go and look and see that.
That's cool. Theatrically, what's up after this? Anything?
I don't know. I'm thinking about auditioning for Shakespeare in Love.
This Saturday?
Yes. So that'll be interesting. I said I would never do Shakespeare again, but here I am.
Why?
I don't know. But I've decided
No,
that
that's
I want
not an
the challenge.
answer.
I
That's
want
not
the
an
challenge.
answer.
It's an answer.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
So
is.
you were wonderful as Juliet.
I appreciate that.
No, you were. So what was the problem?
It's just, it's out of my comfort zone, but that's why I want to do
Really?
it. Yeah.
I'm always amazed when I hear that, because I find Shakespeare to be one of the more inviting playwrights. Certainly, the text is
Yeah.
incredibly easy to speak. I mean, if you sing, which you do,
Yes.
then you should be able to do Shakespeare, because all you're doing is singing.
Yeah,
I mean, that's all Shakespeare is.
I believe you.
Have you done any Shakespeare?
I have. It's been a little while, but I was in productions of As You Like It and Comedy of Errors and the Scottish play. I've done a variety of them.
Yeah? Cedric, you done any Shakespeare?
No.
Cedric
No.
barely acts, okay?
You barely
This is
act?
my thing. He says, I'm a dancer. And I said, you're going to come audition for my show. And he was not about it. And then what did I say to you after audition?
She threatened me. I got a text in the morning and said, if you ever tell me that you can't act again, I will hurt you.
So, in all the other shows that you were in here, like in Mamma Mia, did you have lines? You had no lines?
No, I'm usually just ensemble. I come up to do shows and stuff knowing that I'm probably going to be a dancer. And then that all kind of changed once Matilda was cast. Because every show I did prior, which was, I did La Cage, I did West Side, all those heavy dance shows. I did Newsies. I came back for it. Kevin was like, you have to come to Newsies. So I was coming off of my last school semester, and I came into Newsies, Mamma Mia, and then somehow Matilda hit. And I remember checking my phone in the morning when I knew the cast list came out, and I went right to the bottom, right where I know my name usually is, and I didn't see Cedric James in the ensemble, and I was like, oh, I started panicking. And then I went up and I saw a title character, and I was like, okay, not bad. Until,
So you had lines in it?
Yeah, I had lines and a song.
Sing.
And that was my thing. I was like, oh man, how am I gonna do it? And then since then, I had the song. I had to open me up to start singing in front of all these people. Now I'm gonna be acting. So now it's like, all right, I guess it's not just dancing anymore.
Piece of cake.
It's just, let's go for the
So
whole
easy.
thing.
And he's brilliant.
So.
Yeah. All right, so Braille Garden is February 21 through 23, one weekend only. And you know how to get to us, 845-876-3080. You know our hours, Wednesday through Friday, noon to 5, and on Saturday, 10 to 5. And always online, centerforperformingarts.org. And he's not here, but also in February, our good friend Ryan Dutcher is back. He's got another gig or something happening today, so he couldn't make the tape. But we do have something from him that Danny's going to edit in. So he plays on February 28, February 29, Sunday, March 1st. So the Friday, Saturday is 8 p.m., Sunday 3 p.m. And if you've never seen Ryan, you all seen Ryan? Have you
Yes.
seen Ryan? And Ryan has been in a bazillion shows
And is our
now.
friend.
Yeah. Kevin has now dragged him into, he was Harry Houdini in Ragtime,
Yes, he
right?
was.
And plus other characters. Was he in Matilda? No.
No, he was
Not
in
Matilda.
Newsies,
He was in
though.
He was in
That's my
Newsies.
name.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So anyway, Ryan is going to be back. Same deal, 876-3080. Please come and see Ryan. That's it. So we got three big things happening in February, and I guess in March is Shakespeare. And then in April is Shakespeare in Love. And then God knows what happens after that. There's just too
It
much.
never ends.
Too much going on. You got anything coming up?
Nothing specific. I'll obviously be doing Lovesick, and then, maybe I'll show up for an audition pretty soon. That's the plan.
Cool. And we had been talking about your burlesque show, but I understand
Right.
there was a conflict.
Yeah,
at the beginning.
we've had some irons in the fire trying to work on potentially doing a burlesque show
Right.
here. We looked at the summer. The dates, I think, are just not quite going to work out for us. So we're going to be in conversation, continuing to work on it, continue to put
Cool.
something together. Hopefully have that for you sometime, maybe early in 2021.
Great. And Cedric, what's happening with you? Anything?
Not much, just dance classes, Lovesick. The recital is in May.
What are the big shows this summer? I know we're doing Pippin. What else is happening?
I heard a chorus line.
Yeah, that's the only thing I
Chorus
heard.
line. Who's doing that? Up in
Forth,
one?
up in one. That's,
Again?
That's what's going
Okay.
on.
That'd be like the third or fourth time we've
It's
done
been
that.
back and forth, but who
Bring it
knows?
back.
Things change all the time.
Oh,
But
well, okay. And what's up with you?
Once I
Sewers.
get, sewers, and then I'll be in Portland, Maine for the premiere of Sabina.
That's great.
And-
Now, is this based on the movie by any chance?
It's
or is
not
it-
Sabrina.
Oh,
it's
Sabrina.
This is about Carl Jung,
Okay.
Sigmund Freud,
Okay.
and the first patient they worked with who was psychotic, but they used Freud's technique, the talking cure.
Uh-huh.
Except it kind of backfired and everybody fell in love with each other, and
As
That
people
sounds
do.
like fun.
it's kind of like falling in love with your therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were a great comedy duo. They really were. They were the best. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show. So, starting off February 7th through the 16th, Love Sick, directed by Cheyenne C. and starring Kevin and Cedric down there.
And many familiar faces.
And a bazillion people that you
Joe
all know.
Ariel, Emily Wolliver,
ahead.
Melissa Matthews, Jesse Truen, and we got some new faces too. So
New faces of 2020. And then Braille Garden, Derek Cloud's play, directed by Christine Croft, is playing here February 21 through February 23. And then Ryan Dutcher here on February 28, 29, and March the 1st. So there's lots of stuff going on, lots of dance classes. Take a dance class with Cedric. You'll have a really good time. It's good for you. It gets your heartbeat up there, cures your
$10.
cold. What else is there?
What? $10?
only
Learn-
$10.
That's a
$10 for a
Drop
drop-in
it.
class. Drop in $10. That's it. We go for an hour. You're learning technique. You're learning insane choreo.
It's cheaper than the gym.
Yeah,
Sure
you're
is.
sweating.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave. Ask Kevin.
Yeah.
Cheyenne.
Oh,
You
boy,
leave the
yeah.
class no matter what class you
I've
come
been
to. You're
sore
leaving
for
sweating.
weeks.
Really?
Yeah, but it's
That's
a lot of fun.
cool.
And I
What a
haven't
great
killed
idea.
anyone yet. I still have repeat people every week for musical theater and hip hop.
What time is the drop-in class?
Well, they're the same time. So
Or anytime?
anytime. Contemporary is also drop in 4 o'clock on Tuesdays. Musical theater 5 o'clock on Tuesdays, and then Wednesday at 6 is hip hop. Come sweat.
Cool.
Yes.
Sounds great. All right, that's our show. I'm tired just like talking about it. See you next month.
His shows and television appearances have captivated millions. Now see illusionist Ryan Dutcher live on stage for one unforgettable weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, February 28th, 29th, and March 1st at the Center for Performing Arts in Rhinebeck, New York. Tickets are on sale now at centerforperformingarts.org or by calling the box office at 845-876-3080. His performances have been called inspirational by Fordham University and amazing by MTV, while ABC described it as a unique mix of magic, special effects, and theatrics. Witness dangerous escapes, impossible appearances, incredible disappearances, and audience participation that is sure to entertain people of all ages. Don't miss your chance to see one of the world's top illusionists. Illusionist Ryan Dutcher, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, February 28th, 29th, and March 1st, at the Center for Performing Arts in Rhinebeck, New York. Get your tickets now before they disappear.